Hmm. I became so broke. As in, I went from being a millionaire to becoming dead broke. Hi fam, you are most welcome to my channel. Let me tell you a quick story how I went from being a millionaire in Naira to becoming dead broke. So in 2015, I was a master's student in a university in South Africa, and I was privileged to have been offered a scholarship. And so the scholarship fund was disbursed into my account at a time when I was already in Nigeria for data collection because I collected data for my research in Nigeria. So I was in Nigeria, and then this alert entered my bank account. I was so happy, I was overjoyed. It was my first time of becoming a millionaire, as in my first time of having such a huge amount of money in my bank account. I mean, I was just a student, I was single, and all of that. So it was a lot of money for me. The money should be between 1.2 million to 1.6 million naira thereabouts. I can't remember the exact amount precisely because it was in rands and then converted to naira. In dollars, that was around, let's say, between $6,000 and $8,000, because I remember vividly that dollar to naira then was just 200 naira. So, this money entered my bank account, and hey, like I said, it was my first time of having such a huge amount of money that was mine. And so I really did not know how to manage that money. In fact, I did not manage it wisely at all, at all. I saw it as a big amount of money, and I did not realize that this money would finish if I did not spend it wisely. Anyways, my spending spirit was activated. I went on a spending spree. Not just me, anybody that was around me at that time enjoyed some largesse from this money. In fact, you didn't even need to tell me that you had any financial problem. Out of the benevolence of my heart, I'll just give you. I mean, there was money. Come on, take. Come on, take. Especially when you now ask me that, oh, you are in need, you need some money. Don't worry, say no more. Take money. This is money. That was what I was doing. I was buying stuff for myself and for people. And I tell you honestly, in less than 2 months, this money was exhausted. I didn't have any money left. Talking of between late November and December ending, I spent all the money, and I was supposed to go back to South Africa in January with my data. By the time I was leaving, I did not have any money left. And this money was supposed to carry me through till the next year when another fund would be disbursed, because the scholarship was for 2 years. And so it became a struggle to even pay my house rent for that following year before the next fund was disbursed. Unfortunately and unfortunately, the next fund was not disbursed until May of the second year, something that would usually come, like early in the year, like February. Or maybe it was because the scholarship fund for my first year came late, as in it came in November, because it was just like an afterthought consideration for me and some other people. The funding body had some funds left for the year, and so they were looking for more students that could benefit out of that fund. You know how they do these things. They usually have funds earmarked for each year, which has to be exhausted. So that was how I was privileged to get that scholarship. It was a very, very tough time for me. It was a tough time for me. I remember vividly, my major foods were rice and South African pap. I was eating these two foods without any complaint, without uttering a word, because I knew that I messed up big time. I knew that I blew up the money that was supposed to carry me through, that was even supposed to give me excess money. But do you know what I did? Because in situations like this, sometimes sense will just come to you. I started racking my brain. Is this how I will go back to SA and all of that? That was before I left Nigeria. My sense was activated, and I called one of my uncles and I told him that, oh, I have this business idea. I had the idea, but I did not have money to execute the idea. He had the money, and that was why I contacted him. So I shared my idea with him that if he could drop some money, I had a business idea. I would facilitate the business. I would do everything. And at the end of the day, we share the profits 50-50. And he saw it as a very viable business. So he agreed. He dropped 800,000 naira. That was $4,000. I executed this business. And I kid you not, we made 50% profit in a day. It has to do with buying and selling, right? Let me not go into the details. It has to do with buying and selling. And so we shared the profits 50-50. So I collected my 200k profit and I gave him his own 200k profit plus his capital of 800k. And it was on that 200k that I lived until the next scholarship fund was paid. But I learned a very big lesson. You know what they say, that givers never lack. I learned, and it dawned on me that givers can actually lack. If givers don't give with sense, they are going to lack. They are going to become broke. They are going to become paupers. And that was what actually happened to me. I was just spending, I was just giving people money, I was dashing out, even those that needed the money genuinely, or those that just felt that, oh, this girl has money, let's go cycle. You know, I was a free giver. I was a generous giver. But what happened to me? I lacked. So this is me telling you, please give with sense. Don't allow anybody to guilt trip you into giving. In fact, I've learned that we should learn to manage our givings. If at the end of the month you collect your salary, you have to budget how much you're going to give out to people that are genuinely in need, or people that may just come and psych you that, auntie, come, please give me something. You really have to do that. Otherwise, the money is going to finish. Money just finish. The only money that does not finish is the money that you keep multiplying. As in, you work, you multiply the money, you have a steady means of income, you have multiple streams of income to keep replenishing the money that you are spending. So this is my message: give with sense. Givers will lack if they don't give with sense. I hope you enjoyed my story, and I hope you learned one lesson. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and kindly subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. I remain Olaide Agbaje, aka First Lady, and on this channel I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again. Until then, be intentional. Bye.